Hey, I'm Mindy Kinnis, and this is The Daily Rage. On this first video, I wanted to talk to you a little bit about some of the backstory and how this whole thing got started. Just this year in 2021, I started trading. Now, the way that I got into that was in December of last year. I had taken a course from Terry Igioma. It's called Trade and Travel. I highly recommend her program. I'll actually put a link down below because she's a rock star, total badass trader. And that was my foundation into this whole experience. So like I said, could not recommend Terry and her program more highly. Well, then as I got into it, I really found that I loved it. When I wake up in the morning, and let's be clear, I didn't used to be a morning person. I used to stay up late and want to get up late. And now I'm like ready to go each morning to be like, ooh, let's see what's going on. So it's completely changed my life, even just in that regard. So let's talk about a little bit of my backstory, just so you know where I'm coming from and a little bit more about who I am. For the last almost decade and a half, I have been in the world of entrepreneurialism. I run a coaching business and a training business and have lots of online content and programs. And I'm really focused on helping other people start their coaching business. So I have been considered a business coach. Some people would call me more of a spiritual director or a life coach because I kind of blend the whole of life into this entrepreneurial pursuit. So that's been my world for a long time. The good news about that is I can bring into my trading the mindset stuff, the psychology stuff. So that's helpful, but yet it's in a completely different way where I need to figure out how to utilize it in my trading. So that has been an awesome experience so far, and I'm looking forward to sharing that with you as well. So as I was going through this past year, 9 months so far, we're in September, I started with stocks like most people do. And actually, I had been involved in a little bit of crypto trading years ago. Ended up losing a bunch of money on that. It was some total Ponzi scheme. So that did not work out and kind of messed up my mindset on crypto for a while. But this year got into stocks. And from that point, then thought, oh, well, now I need to learn options. That would be the next best step. So I start learning options and I'm like, I'm not feeling it, right? I'm not excited about it. I'm like, I don't know. This just does not compute well for my brain. And with Hubert's influence, I started learning about futures and commodities. That, and I don't know why this is, but that I absolutely fell in love with it. So within the futures and commodities markets, here's what I usually trade. I trade some softs, so things like coffee or orange juice. I also trade in some of the meat markets. My particular favorite in that is the lean hogs, which is bacon. I love bacon, so that works out. I also love coffee. So it's kind of all things that I enjoy anyway. I do trade some indexes and bonds and notes, so the interest rate products. I am still exploring in all of these things to find out, which ones are my favorites, which ones I really love. But that is what I will be focusing on most in my daily videos going forward, are the things that I'm trading. I recommend that you try out a lot of different things because some people love trading options. Other people, not so much. Some people stick with stocks. Some people love the futures market. So there are so many choices for you out there. One of the things that I would recommend if you're struggling with the market that you are currently trying to trade, pick a different one and try it out because you never know what you're going to like until you test it. So that is a bit of my backstory. Also, what I'm going to be doing going forward. I am so looking forward to this journey with you. As I mentioned, it's about taking that passion for the markets and turning it into profits. So thank you so much for watching. I'm Mindy Kinnis, and I'll talk to you soon.